Peace. A short but meaningful word. People know life and happiness are possible only in peacetime. But peace doesn't come by itself. One must fight for peace. For peace on our planet. Many years have passed since the end of World War II. A new generation has come. New towns have risen from ruins. But the memory of those who gave their lives for victory over fascism lives on. Such monuments can be found in many parts of the world. Some are made of marble and bronze. Others are just gravestones, as in the forests of Belarusia. Ask anybody, what do you think of war? And the answer will be, I hate it. We Soviet people know only too well what war means. It means millions of deaths. It means thousands of destroyed towns and villages. The outcome of World War II, the great patriotic war to us, is common knowledge. The fascist invaders were defeated by the Soviet army by the joint effort of all the Soviet people. But nothing has been forgotten, because 61 countries, 80% of the world's population, were involved in World War II. 110 million people were under arms. 30 million people were killed, among them 20 million Soviet people. Statistics describe facts in terms of figures. But what figures can describe the grief of just one mother's heart? Hiroshima. This is a monument to the victims of the American A-bomb attack on Hiroshima. The words inscribed on the monument cry out, "Fight for peace. Fight against A-bomb." The first atomic bomb was exploded at Hiroshima on August the 6th, 1945. 78,150 people were killed. 13,978 were reported missing. Just think what may happen to all of them, to these students, to these schoolgirls, to this boy, to this young mother, if the imperialists unleash another world war. Mind you, today there are bombs of a much greater destructive power. No more Hiroshimas, say the people of the world. No to atomic disaster. You see the historic scenes, the beginning of the sweeping movement of all the peace-loving people of the world. The Stockholm Appeal, to ban atomic weapons. The Soviet Union and other socialist countries have taken an active part in this great movement. Millions of people, French workers, German students, Polish mothers, collective farmers from the Ukraine and the Caucasus, builders from Siberia, scientists from different countries put their names under the appeal of the World Peace Council. The struggle for peace and class struggle in capitalist countries are interlinked. A demonstration can be dispersed. A man can be knocked down. Handcuffed. But there's no way to stop the irreversible process of the renovation of social life. The progressive youth of the world has always been in the front ranks of this struggle. In 1945, the idea of holding youth festivals, the first World Youth Festival, took place in the summer of 1947 in Prague, the capital of Czechoslovakia. There have been many such festivals since then, in Berlin, in Bucharest, in Moscow. The youth of the planet. Young delegates from the capitalist countries. They were believed to be a lost generation, unable to fight, but they raised their voices against aggressive wars. These young Americans don't want medals given to them for fighting in the dirty Vietnam War. The ruling class in the capitalist countries would like all of them to be like these, but the progressive young people joined demonstrations of solidarity with peoples fighting against imperialism. This is what weakness and indifference do to some of the young people. But strong and honest ones raise their voices against racism, for justice and equal rights. And then in comes the policeman's club. These progressive young people are looking to their future with hope. They want peace. They want a better world. They ask, why is it that in the age of space research, in the age of great scientific and technological progress, millions of people in some countries are doing hard manual work? Why is it that tons of foodstuffs are destroyed to raise prices, while 2/3 of the world's population are starving? Why is it that milk is dumped, while thousands of people, mostly children, die of starvation every day? Why do dogs have a better life than some of the children? Why are living conditions so bad? Why are children unhappy? Maybe in the most developed capitalist countries, people are happier. These are only two of the 17.5 million people currently unemployed in the capitalist countries. Some of them have to earn their living in this humiliating way. Injured bodies, injured souls. Why does the color of a man's skin matter so much in the capitalist world? Too many problems. Meanwhile, capitalist monopolies are busy making money. Due to the dominance of the military-industrial complex, many of them make fantastic profits out of the war industry. The forces of imperialism and aggression are at work. They are going on with a dangerous arms race. Since the end of World War II alone, thousands of millions of dollars have been spent on the arms race. That is approximately 1/2 of all material values ever produced by man. More than 30 different wars and armed conflicts have been unleashed by the imperialists since the end of World War II. This is how they trample on foreign soil. This is the kind of culture they bring to other peoples. This is the kind of democracy they impose. That is why peace fighters on all the continents raise their voices against imperialist aggression, against the arms race. Peace-loving people of all walks of life demand a just, democratic peace, the security of nations, and international cooperation. There are different ways to work for peace. Writers believe the pen is a formidable weapon, and it must be used for peace. Film workers. The traditional motto of all international film festivals held in Moscow is for humanism in the cinema art, for peace and friendship among nations. Ever more countries are taking part in these festivals. Since Lenin's first decree on peace, our country has been carrying on a peaceful international policy. Peace to the nations was one of the main slogans of the October Revolution. Today, too, the government and the Communist Party of the Soviet Union are tirelessly working to achieve relaxation. All the international forums of peace fighters enjoyed the Soviet Union's support. People of different views and classes all over the world cannot but realize the significance of relaxation. Many of those who were against it some time ago now support relaxation. They realize that everyone is bound to gain from relaxation. Understanding and cooperation achieved here on Earth resulted in the historic handshake and dialogue in space between the Soviet Union and the United States. The Soyuz Apollo mission was made possible due to the changes in the political climate. A great deal has been done for relaxation. The All-European Peace Conference in Helsinki was an important step to peace. Many important agreements have been reached on the strategic arms limitation, on the development of trade, scientific and technical cooperation. But a lot has still to be done. The 25th Party Congress confirmed its adherence to the cause of peace. It advanced a new program of further struggle for peace and international cooperation in all spheres of life. Peace and labor always go together. The working man was always a champion of peace. He is also the main driving force in the struggle for peace. Peace can and must be preserved. Modern science and technology may produce ever more formidable weapons. That is why strategic arms limitation and finally disarmament is very important. And we are confident that the peoples of the world are able to achieve that goal. Everybody needs peace. Everybody needs peace. People who work, who explore, who want a better world. We all share one sky and one planet. So may it be rich, beautiful, and peaceful.